Hey y'all, Vanessa Hogle here. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my speaker, so I'm going to get a little closer to the computer so that everybody can hear me. Um, I had somebody reach out to me the other night in regards to what it means to be a medium. This is this is a great question. Okay, it really truly is, and I'm going to explain why. We see it everywhere now. Everybody's a medium. Everybody. They're popping up left and right. And I mean, I understand. I understand. There is a need to stand out. There is a need to be seen a certain way. I get it. I really do. And especially in this field and in this community, I understand. Because it is an attention getter. It truly is. Um, the thing is, I know that people call me a psychic medium. I get it. I've had to use the label because labels apparently are necessary in order for people to understand where you're coming from. What I want to do is kind of kick those labels to the curb, just because of their overuse. So I'm going to break it down for you real simple. What I told this person and what is my preferred way of describing myself is I'm Vanessa and I talk to dead folk. I'm Vanessa and I just know shit. Because it really does work better that way. It covers all aspects. Um, when we hear the term medium, we automatically assume that that is somebody who solely speaks and communicates with spirits. And I guess to a certain degree that's true. However, if you are clairsentient, clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognizant, if you got any of those clairs, you're pretty much a medium. Okay? Because at least what we consider a medium, because you can't you can't communicate with spirits, have an exchange of information, have interaction without those skills. If you're not clairaudient, you can't hear them. Get it? See what I'm saying? If you're not clairsentient, I think I'm getting these right because I never pay attention. You can't smell them. All right? If you're not clairvoyant, you might not, you know, see things. If you're not claircognizant, you might not know things that they're trying to show you. All of it is interconnected, even with my really pathetic way of trying to explain it. All of it is interconnected. So when you have people who call themselves sensitive, as is my preference if I have to put a label on it. And then you have others that call themselves psychic mediums. Why do you think one is more important than the other? Why do you think one holds more value than the other? If you do, you would be wrong. They are all equally important because they all support each other. They all interconnect. They all are the stepping stones and the building blocks to be able to communicate in a way that makes sense, in a way that can be translated easily, in a way that bridges the gap, so to speak, between those who are here in physical form and those who are not. So that's what I'm asking. I mean, it's real simple. This is going to be a real quick one. If you would, really, really think about that when you're dealing with anybody in this field, especially somebody who has been in this field for a long time. And they seem to shy away from labeling themselves. It isn't because they, especially like myself, it isn't because I have any doubt in my abilities. It's because I don't have a need to prove them. I don't have a need to receive attention over them. This was the last thing in the world I wanted to be known for. It just so happened to be the one thing that I am known for, that it's enabled me to do all the other things that I truly love to do, the writing, the art, everything else, the travel. Talking to dead folk is what made all that possible. And that actually really applies to many people in this field. Um, Beware when there is somebody, oh, that's me. I'm a psychic. I'm a psychic. I can do this. I got this. Um, that always is a red flag for me, because the need to prove yourself so much can lead to false positives. It can lead to wrong answers by choice. It can lead to deception, by choice. Um, those who don't need to do that, who don't need to stand up and wave their hands and put on their little sandwich board and ring their bell, you know, those people really do tend to have the most information. I can't tell you how many times I have things that pop up on my feed, you know, um, if you can tell me what I have in this hand, then you'll win a prize. No. No. I mean, good on you, I guess. People got to practice, but I don't care. Um, I can't tell you how many times there will be something where somebody puts up a picture, and tell me what you're getting, or what do y'all think about this particular situation, and what is your psychic sensitivity telling you? And you see people just, I mean, running over each other, trying to one up, or trying to prove their worth in this field and to be considered that holy grail of being a medium. And I ignore those posts. I have enough people contacting me directly. I don't need nor want to involve myself in every single thing out there just to prove I'm good at what I do, because I don't have to do that. I don't have to. And, most people, you know, worth anything don't, and they don't seek that out. Um, it might piss some people off. And if it does, again, y'all know me, that's okay. But just be wary. Just be really wary of the labels. Okay. There are certain labels that I am adamant about. I am an author. I have written 4 books. I have been published in 5 more. I am an author. Do I get pissed off when I see people putting out there that they're an author and there's no books in existence for them? A little bit, because it takes a lot of work to put that shit together. A lot. Okay? It's not easy. Um, but even then, I don't put anything out there about it, because really, y'all, when it comes right down to it, in the end, if you have to do that, if you have to put yourself out there in such a way that is so needy, truth comes out, you know? So for those who feel like that's the only way they can get the attention, be careful. Be careful. Always be careful of what you wish for. Um, and for those who only believe that people are worthy because of the label, be extra careful. Okay? Labels lie. Labels aren't always truthful. So, anyway, just my 2 cents. Had to put it out there because that was brought up to me. For those that are out there that are just doing their best to get through life daily and do what they can with a clear heart and a clear conscience, nothing but love for you. And don't worry about keeping up with the crowd. Trust me, sometimes they don't know where the fuck they're going. Okay? Anyway, mwah. Love you guys.